What's going on, guys? It is Jamie here from StrongBiz Coaching, and I'm taking you through my squat and deadlift session which I did over the weekend, which is my first session of my competition prep. So I've decided to compete in 6 weeks time, giving me a 5-week building block followed by a 1-week taper or deload. I've designed this program or plan for myself, so what I thought I'd do is film these workouts for you guys and give you an example of what my training looks like and how I'm going to prime myself for my competition. Second warm up now, 120 kilos on the bar, just warming up with sleeves and no belt. So an important thing you'll see with these ones, guys, is as the weight increases, you can see my intensity will increase, but every single rep I'm trying to make virtually identical and treating them with a fair bit of intensity and force or speed. Reason for that being, so belt on now 140 kilos, reason for that being is I'm trying to prime myself for the working weight, which is a mistake I see a lot of people make. Don't treat warm-ups with a low intensity, treat them like you are going to treat your maximal weights or the weights you're going to be working up with for the day. The idea of the warm-up is to prime yourself and peak yourself for the working weight. So treating these reps like singles, every rep looks the same, or virtually identical, and again trying to teach myself how to produce a lot of force and adapt my central nervous system to applying that much force to the bar. So once I do get to my heavier weights, my body will be accustomed to doing that. 180 on the bar now. First set was straps. The competition I've decided to compete in is using straps, so I'm trying to get adjusted to them quite quickly. I am somewhat new to the straps. They are very uncomfortable and I'm a little bit actually weaker in them at the moment, but hopefully give a couple of weeks once I get adapted to them, I will be able to gain a little bit of extra strength using them. 200 kilos on the bar, just warming up with singles now. And it doesn't get any more specific than this, guys. So using competition equipment, competition exercise for a singular rep, which is exactly what we're doing in competition. So I'm trying to do as many of these as I can just to get myself in the groove and give myself as much practice as I possibly can. 210 on the bar now, moved relatively smoothly. And my last warm-up following, which was 220 kilos, 5 plates. Again, this gave me the pace in which this move was very smooth, gave me a good indication that I had a little bit more in the tank. And I followed this up with a 227.5 kilo, 500 pound double. So what I'll let you guys do is just watch the raw footage of that and get back to you. Enjoy. So I was pretty happy with the way those two moved for my first week of this peaking plan. I followed that top set with 3 sets of 3 with 200 kilos for some back off sets. So the whole idea of a peaking plan is that the first week starts, or the first couple of sessions start at a relatively lower intensity, and the intensity, meaning the weight, will increase over time. A big mistake I see people make is starting any program with weights really heavy, and the problem or the dilemma with that is that it leaves you nowhere to go in the following weeks. If we're starting with a maximal weight, how are we going to put on more weight in the coming sessions? So all these are relatively comfortable for me, just trying to get a little bit more workload and a little bit more volume done in the session, and just trying to practice the movement as best I can, get adjusted to the reps, start nailing rep after rep to make myself more comfortable throughout this movement, and also obviously build a little bit of muscle and get myself as best prepared as I can for the following weeks to come. So the accessory movement, the deadlift accessory movement I used for the day was a SUMO block ball. So I compete using a SUMO stance, which is a wider stance, as you can see here. Starting with 100 kilos on the bar, just taking you through my warm-ups now, followed by 140. The idea of the blocks is that we are trying to increase a little bit of strength or power throughout the top range of the movement, followed by 180 on the bar now. The other huge benefit is it's nowhere near as taxing as pulling the weight from the floor. So I'm planning on deadlifting 2 times a week in this peaking plan. If I was going to pull the weight from the floor, 200 now, if I was going to pull the weight from the floor, I would find recovery much more difficult. So what this enables me to do is just practice the lift and keep myself moving in the movement pattern of the deadlift without overly taxing my central nervous system. 220 kilos on the bar now for my working weight. I performed 2 sets of 10 with this. I'll let you guys watch the raw footage. So they got very difficult by the last couple of reps, but I said to myself I wanted 2 sets of 10 and I wasn't going to stop until I achieved 2 sets of 10. So thanks heaps for watching, guys. I hope you learnt something. I'll keep you posted for my future workouts in preparation for this competition. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video and want to see more. Catch you guys soon. Thanks again.